to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh yeah.
I want to know.
I want to know
Which way Nigeria is heading to.
many years after independence, we still find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we reach the promised land? Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Which way Nigeria?
Which way?
Which way Nigeria?
Tell me.
Which way to go? I love my fatherland.
Oh yeah.
I want to know.
Yes, I want to know.
Which way Nigeria is heading to.
Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Which way Nigeria?
Which way?
Which way Nigeria?
Tell me.
Which way to go?
Which way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh yeah.
I want to know.
Want to know.
Which way Nigeria is heading to.
Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go?
Which way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh, sure, sure.
I want to know.
Yes, I want to know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live and direct. We are back and live and direct on Hanging Out with Double and Kiara. I want to say it's beautiful Friday in Zelda, Dallas to the studio. Well, my name is Alab Nkoya Double, as you all know. In the studio with me, I have Lady Key in the building.
I am in the studio. This is Kiara here each and every Friday with you guys.
All right, so we are back with Hanging Out with Double and Kiara. No, it's been a challenging week for everybody, back home in Nigeria, overseas, here in America, throughout the world. I know it's been a challenging week. It's been, I don't want to talk much because I just want to let everybody know that we survive this together. It doesn't matter wherever we live, wherever we stay, wherever we base. We are in this together. We are together in this. It's going to be, So I wanted to thank Otumba Oluyunka Waid for joining us, and Akim Shofade, thank you for watching. Please, if you are watching us, I want you to please help us to share this segment. And there are 3 ways to listen to us. 3 different ways to listen to us.
You can visit us at www.distinctradio.com, or you can get our app at Distinct Radio. Also, you can listen to us on the go at 712-775-9167, or you can just call in live at 1-817-717-5685.
All right, you could check out DNT Radio on YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well. You will be able to listen to us live on YouTube. Kiki, are you following what's going on?
I am following what's going on to some extent.
I know now that every Nigerian watching us right now, if we're going to open the studio line shortly, but before that, I just want everybody to know that we thank God where we are. Which way Nigeria? That is music of Sonny Okonso, and he's talking about which way Nigeria. Let us hear the music one more time. Don't touch it down.
Remember that a simple step is the beginning of 1,000,000 miles. Let's start right now to rebuild ourselves so as to make the country smile. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Which way Nigeria?
Which way?
Which way Nigeria? Which way to go?
Which way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh, sure.
I want to know.
Yes, I want to know.
Which way Nigeria is heading to.
Heaven and earth will pass away. It is written in the book of God. The good people will surely find their ways, and the meek will inherit the world. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't fall.
Which way Nigeria?
Which
way Nigeria? Which way to go?
Which way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh yes,
I want to know.
we want to know.
Which way Nigeria?
All right, we are back. We are back. We are back live on DNT Radio number one, US Nigeria Community Radio, the best of the rest in US. I'm in the studio. My name is Alao Double. I'm in the studio with my co-host.
Here, I am here with you.
All right, she's here. She's here. Okay, now, so let's start. We're gonna start together today's segment with first of all, it all started with NSAS. NSAS. What can you tell us? Do you understand what is SARS? Tell us what is SARS. What do you understand by SARS?
So, from my understanding, SARS was an organization that initially started to protect the communities, but like most, organizations that start off on one foot, they got a little bit too power hungry, and began to wreak havoc in the community. So I understand them now to be like government, but more so destructive. So they are kind of playing both sides at this point.
Exactly. Thank you so much for your understanding about SARS. But let me break it down for you.
Okay.
SARS, right? These people, they are so crazy. They are special anti-robbery squad, right? They set up this, in late 90s. They had to combat the armed robbers, whatever, to combat, whatever, just to save for safety. But guess what? Because of these people are so power drunk, they became terrifying. They became They became terrorists to every Nigerian. For instance, now, especially targeting the youth. If you dress well, you have tattoo, or you have you put color on your hair, you tint your hair, whatever, you're in trouble. And guess what? SARS will target you, whoever, as long as your phone. If you have an iPhone, it doesn't matter whatever iPhone you got, they will come for you. And you have a laptop and all that, they actually going to look for something to implicate you. And this has been an issue for all the parents and every Nigerian youth. And that's why they said, okay, now, this month, we agree that we want to end SARS. End SARS, that's how it all started. Then everybody choose a special place, which is Lekki Tollgate in Nigeria. Do you know where that is? Lekki in Nigeria, in Lagos?
Lekki, Lagos?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be there. Don't worry. One of these days, you will go there. Hey, shout out to everybody watching us right now. Kenny Black. Wow. CDFR. Joining all the way from Nigeria. Shout out to you, Kenny Black. Thank you for being part of the segment. Ola Lere 11. Gracias mucho for joining. Akim Shofade. So we are talking about NSAS. It started with NSAS. Then it started with this, peaceful protest from the youth. We want our voice to be heard, and we try as much as possible the voice, the tribe, peacefully. Not until all of a sudden the hoodlums took over. They took over from the youth. They took over, and guess what happened? From your own research, what happened? 10/20. Tell us. What do you understand on 10/20?
10/20.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
So, to my understanding, there was a massacre. A massacre at the Lekki Tollgate. And, I'm saddened to hear that a lot of people were unable to, get out or to escape because the soldiers were blocking them in.
Okay. Exactly. That was what happened on that day, 10/20. It was on Tuesday, 10/20 this month, October.
Yeah, which was just this week.
Yeah. Somebody ordered the soldiers to start shooting. There was a curfew in Lagos. The curfew is supposed to start by 4 p.m. And Lagos is a very busy state. Everybody know that. But all of a sudden, at about 6:30 p.m., the soldier came in group. A lot of them just came, start shooting at the youths. And these are the people that have been protesting, having fun. All we want is just, for our voice to be heard. Change, good leadership, no corruption, nothing. That's what we have. Okay, now let me just, because of the time, I'm going to open the phone line. If you want to call, let them know the number to call if people want to call.
Us here in the studio at 1-817-717-5685. If you are calling from outside of the U.S., please use the 1 before the number.
All right, please just put +1 if you are calling outside of US. If you're calling from Nigeria, yes. 817-717-5685 number to call. So we are talking about the massacre, the Tollgate massacre, the NSAS, and the hoarding of the palliative. The food, hoarding of that food. Why will people do that? For God's sake, it's so disheartening. I was so I'm so mad and all that. It's so mad, and this happened in Cross River, in Lagos, in Ilorin and Ogun State. People, I don't even understand why would people do that. This food that COVID-19 palliative food that's supposed to be shared to the people. And do you know that the government, they decided to just hoard the food inside the White House. Not until some youth discover that.
So
And
the youth discovered that food,
they did.
and that's how all of this came out, right?
Yeah, they started.
So what was the government's agenda? And I feel like because the youths were so close to kind of finding out, some more information,
It was during.
it caused a huge problem between the two groups.
Yeah, two groups. This is what happened when during the protest, when the youth are protesting peacefully,
Right.
then the hoodlums came. They took over the protest from the youth. They took over. They started killing, destroying things, and they use it. They start stealing. So they took the advantage of that, of that momentum to start stealing for people. They start, breaking into businesses and all that, stealing and all that. Then they decided that, okay, we have to stop. To my own advice, I would tell every youth to stop now, to stop the protests right now. Okay, we have a call.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we can hardly hear Kiara. Can you check your mic?
Hello.
I mean, yeah. Just calling to let you guys know we can. I mean, we can hear the wall clearly, but I think Kiara is a little bit. She sounds a little bit far away.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll turn the mic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So, everybody, thank you so much. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. All right. Everybody, we are still here.
Technical issues right now.
Yeah. Sorry about technical issue. Yeah. Let's use this as the backup. All right. So sorry about that. So we should be able to. Let us know if you're able to hear us clearly. Let us know if you're able to hear us clearly. So we are talking about the now. So we have all these those right cross con the carry are not COVID-19 palliative but con. All right. Retreat on for those who involved in slow. Ado Ekiti that. Okay, let's quickly read this. Otumbalinka Wahid. Okay, let's read this. Said who in Ado Ekiti that those dry corns they carried are not COVID-19 palliatives but corn preserved for planting with preservatives chemicals, which are very dangerous for consumption. These are very dangerous for consumption, and they even carry super solvate fertilizer. Thinking is as Gary Neriku. Oh wow, Lekki. Okay, wow. So that's happened in Ekiti. So they said some of the food they discovered in Ekiti that they are not they are not palliative for COVID-19, but they actually corn preserved for planting.
Right.
In planting, and this happened for Ekiti. Thank you so much, Mr. Luinka Wahi. Thank you for that information. Let me know if you can hear us. Kira, tell us the number to call again. Tell the number to call again.
You can give us a call at 1-817-717-5685.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening. Hello. Yeah. Good
We
evening.
can hear you. What's your name and where you calling
Yeah.
from?
Yeah. My name is Akim. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay. Hi, Akeem.
Yeah, I'm fine. Jaira, sorry if I don't call it for a long time. So I just want to add to the program on the issue of palliative that people discover that the food is supposed to distributed during palliative, so they couldn't get onto this protest. So on that, I would say that there's so much hunger in the land. That's one of the reasons why that one comes to being. You can see that because I watched the one in Ilorin when youth troop to where those food, bag of rice and the rest of the indomie was stored, and there were many there taking their own. That means government is not showing care about people they are governing. So that's my own observation. They don't care about them. So they believe that if they can be killed with hunger, they should go ahead and be killed with hunger. So that's why you see people now took that advantage. If there's no hunger in the land, they will have subjected themselves to that kind of a thing. And two, for the issue at Lekki,
Yeah.
I think for me, there should be a blame on the part of government for killing innocent protesters before it was being hijacked by the storms.
But
So
the
the
government
reason is
the
that
government denied they denied the fact that they are the one that ordered the soldiers. They denied. Do you know they
um
denied?
yeah, in Nigeria here, the question you have to ask yourself before a soldier can intervene in an internal matter.
Hmm.
So there should be a police intervention first.
Okay.
Then, if police couldn't, if they are unable to capture the whatever that is going on, so we have a mobile police that they should invite to rescue. But none of these things taking place before soldier came. So because soldier will have been the last resort, but and people that are in charge of engaged army are the government.
Hmm.
So for me, I think there's a question mark there. So because police were not there to do anything before army comes, and the process for internal matter like that, police should have been the first point of call, followed by mobile police before anything at all you call army for an internal crisis. So there's a suspicious, there's a foul play there, which means that the life of our people does not mean anything to the government. And even for that kind of a protest, the government on their own part should have accompany those protesters, guide them with policemen to make sure that the protest does not generate to something that will take life of people. I think our government needs to be serious, and our government needs to take the youth serious, and they should with immediate. For me, I think the next thing government of Nigeria need to do now is to focus attention on the youth maximally, to make sure that youth job creation subjected to abuse by police, unnecessary harassment, and is taken care of, and our youth, which is the future of tomorrow, have been duly focused on. I think what they have been doing is enough. Youth is now the major subject for them to focus on, and build them up to become a leaders of tomorrow. That's my own advice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Akim Shofade.
Yeah.
So, in fact,
Yeah.
our next
Well done
question.
for the program. Yeah.
Okay, now for now, what advice you have for the youth? You know, the peaceful protester that the protest that's going on now. As it is right now, what do you want to advise all Nigerian youth right now? As of today, what
Uh,
advice do you have for us?
Yeah, as of today, I think the youth should calm down. Government have said that they have heard them, so they should wait for the outcome of government intervention. So the protest should be suspended for now because of the life of people is at stake. We need to make sure that our land becomes something that is not become ungovernable. We should make peace. I think the youth should go for peace now. Their voice has been heard.
Okay, thank you
Yeah,
so much, Mr. Akeem.
Thank you, Mr.
yeah,
Akim.
yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
appreciate that.
You are welcome. Yeah, nice program. Yeah, well done. Yeah, right
Thank you,
on.
Mr. Akim Shofade. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now, viewers at home, we are still live and direct on DNT Radio, number one US Nigeria Community Radio. If you want to be part of this conversation,
You can definitely join us at www.distinctradio.com. We are live there, or you can get us in the app, Distinct Radio, or you can just call in and join us at 1-817-717-5685. We would love to hear from you.
This is DJ Sherry Shay, and you are listening to the one and only DNC Radio.
All right, yeah. Shout out to everybody watching us on Instagram right now. I have Keshin Roy shout out to you. Resident Celestian, shout out to you. Ife Oluwa, my brother, shout out to you. Joseph Emeka, thank you so much. If you want to call us, 817-717-5685. So tell us about tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow?
So tomorrow there's going to be a protest. You can all join us over at Mama B's, and the address for that is 2985 Texas 360 Grand Prairie, Texas, and it is supported by the local police department. So yes, again, that protest is going to be held tomorrow, Saturday at noon. And of course.
So what's the hashtag? What's the hashtag of the protest tomorrow? Tell us the hashtag of tomorrow.
Hashtag is gonna be Sorosoke. Okay.
I can't hear one more
That's
time.
the hashtag.
Say it one more time. Let it hear.
Check this out. So okay, I'll let you
Say it
know.
one more time.
Sorosoke. And the reason why I say that is because I know that means to speak up, speak out. So.
All right. So yeah, need to Soros. Okay, just like Yara said, let's our voice be heard. Speak louder.
Definitely.
We need to speak loud. We all know. It's high time we need to speak louder. Everybody,
Yeah.
there's one thing I noticed, how do you feel when you first saw the video? I know you saw the video where all this food has been hoarded. How do you feel in your heart when you see that food being, kept inside that warehouse? Tell us, how do you feel? How do you feel about
Of
Nigeria,
course,
Nigerian government?
I feel like the Nigerian government is completely corrupt in that sense. Like, how far do you have to go against your people to keep food from them, And it's like, what is your purpose for doing such a
Thank
thing?
you.
What are you trying to get out of this situation?
Thank you.
I mean, I'm glad that we have the youth that we have. They're more willing to go and seek out things and get knowledge of things,
Mm-hmm.
rather than sit down and let somebody just tell them that everything is factual.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
terrible. It's
Yeah,
terrible,
let us
guys.
time to listen to this music. Let us see if we can, if you want to call us, as I've said earlier, 817-717-5685 number to call. So tomorrow Saturday, there's going to be a peaceful protest in Dallas, Texas. If you are free, kindly join us. Let us listen to this music. Don't touch it.
Music and Taliban number Rabbit T, Giacomo. Ratata. Baby, I lay you on my Dacomo. Bó ṣe ṣe bí ọmọge mo máa jẹ́ kó mọ̀. Alábí ti wà lọ́nà ọmọge jẹ́ ká lọ. Give it to them. If I give it to you, baby, you go want some more. Oh my baby, you too much.
If you have any music you want us to play for you, you can request your own music. 817-717-565. Mr. Ife Oluwa, can you call 817-717-565? Let's see if we can have you live in the studio. Live in the studio. To see, I know you have a lot to say. I've seen your video and very emotional and inspiring. That's Mr. Ife right there. And so he's using his medium, his platform to speak to Nigerian youth. Personally, I want us to. What advice you have for Nigerian youth? For all Nigerian. What advice you have? As a Nigerian adopted.
I mean, from an
Oh,
outsider looking in, of course.
Hmm.
Hey,
Let's go.
hello. Hi. Can I have your name?
My name is Ife Oluwa.
Ife Oluwa. Oh,
Ife
yes.
Oluwa.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. I really want to appreciate you guys for stepping out, consoling our mothers in Nigeria against the blood-sucking leaders we have all around. And I want you to know that this is the time that Nigeria is going to be set free. We've had enough of this. Today, I can stand to say shame to my father. Because when my father was still alive, he wasn't bold enough to fight the likes of Sanwo-Olu, the likes of all blood-sucking leaders. Why did I say shame to him? Because my father died as an ordinary man. I I wish my father was during his age. He was out there shooting at those crazy politicians and blood-sucking people fighting for the freedom of Nigeria's youth. But well, may he still rest in peace. But now it is our turn, and we are not going to back down. Looking at the numbers of people that died, I want to tell you that their parents right now, most of them could not even, they are not able to even, see their their kids, and nobody. The state of everybody right now emotionally is bad. And imagine the president coming out giving that stupid, crazy speech to address people that have been battled up with serious cases. Well, I just want to advise everybody that this is the time for all the youth. We are not backing down. We are not destroying everything. The destruction, the vandalization is what I'm trying to, look into. But however, let's think of this. People are shouting the hoodlums are attacking this, attacking that. But do you know those that have died? Like, let's say 80 people died, right? So from 80 families, are you saying they don't have hoodlums that could stand up and fight for their people? They don't have anything else to fight for. They don't have any weapon, nothing else to use to fight against the government. But they have to come out using their activities. So I don't want to believe the hoodlums are actually doing something bad. I want to say they are doing something bad by attacking citizens and innocent people's stores and so on and so forth. But if they face those in government, it's better. Does that make sense? So yes. I want to advise you to use your voice. We are having a protest tomorrow in Dallas. Anybody who wants to join can come out. Buhari must resign. We are tired of that.
Thank you,
So
Mr.
I want to advise everybody home and abroad. Let's get up. We are not sleeping. We are not backing down. We want to say sorry to those people that their properties got looted. But however, we will keep fighting this. Even 10 years to come, we'll still fight it. We must have new Nigeria. Wow. That's just what I want to say to you.
Thank you, Mr. Evan. Thank you so much. Do you know, we read in the news that the soldiers, they claim that they don't know about it, the massacre in Lekki. They claim that they don't know anything about it. What do you think about that?
Yes, sir. Sir, let me tell you, sir, I've served in the Nigerian army for 1 year. I know what is going on. So the problem we are having here is that in between Nigerian army, there are terrorists. Now that Buhari is the president. Buhari would never tell me that he doesn't know anything about the terrorism in Nigeria. He actually used that as a political weapon against Goodluck Jonathan. We all know that. He cannot hide. The Fulanis are dangerous. They are thirsty of blood and they are very, very crazy when it comes to power. Now, the army are saying they don't know anything about it. Then who ordered it? So that means, this is my advice. I don't know if any military person will get to see this. That wherever they are not still safe themselves. Because among them are terrorists. That their bosses, their generals, their whatever they've already put them in between them. So when they go to war to fight against any terrorist group, now they should know that behind them, the next person to them who disguised to be an army or a soldier with them is also who disguised to be a soldier is also a terrorist that can shoot them from behind. So this is the time for them to rise up and fight for the nation as well. Stop killing the youth. Let's join forces together and fight all these corrupt leaders. Every one of them, they have their kids outside to school to do anything, but they won't let them, their hospital, medical, whatever, their schooling is outside Nigeria. They use our money, take it out to do whatever they want to do and let the poor masses suffer it. So now, I'm very sure, I knew this before now, that the army would definitely deny it. They would deny it because they already know what will come on them. And it is very glaring. This case is between Francis Omata, and that man Bello. They both know everything because they are the commanding officer of the 82 or 81 command whatever in Lagos. So they know everything about this. So if they are not using their own voice, then that means they are using their special forces. that means these forces they are part of people from the terrorist group of Nigeria. They cannot run away from this. We should not be fooled. The Nigerian army is 100% aware of this. Sanwo-Olu is aware of this. Tinubu is aware of this.
Wow. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ife. Thank you so much. Are you going to be at the protest tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow is going to be around 11 a.m. to 12 at Dallas. I think I can send you the information so that you can see what we are doing and what the plan is and how we want people to peacefully protest here. And we are not going to back down here. The international bodies all over the world must hear this and they must see what is going on. Enough is enough.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ife.
Yes, sir. Imagine the governor of Lagos State saying no lives. We said there wasn't any fatality, and they were talking that nobody lost his life. The whole government.
Thank you so much. I think we lost the. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ife. Thank you so much for that contribution. I really appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right. My people, we'll see here.
This is DJ Sherry Shay, and you are listening to the one and only DNC Radio.
All right, yeah. Some people asking for the address for tomorrow protest. So let me tell them.
Tomorrow we're gonna be at Mama B's International Kitchen on 2985 Texas 360. That's Grand Prairie, Texas. All right, guys.
And what time would that gonna be? That's gonna be
at noon.
At noon by 12 p.m. Please, everybody, shout out to all the sponsors, those people that make that happen. You know, it's gonna be live. We're gonna be live by 12 p.m. at Mama B African Restaurant. It's gonna be peaceful protest. Come, with anything, placard and anything. Let your voice be heard. Let us listen to this music of Femi, Orishe Femi. Don't touch the dial. Everybody, all right, let's go.
Mercies of the Lord, come down not to your children. Oh, yeah.
Shout out to everybody watching us now on Instagram. Brookie Onobadijo, thank you. King Lord $1, thank you so much. I see you.
Mercies of the Lord, come down not to your children. Yeah. Baba show us love, once and for all, no let us follow. Baba God with the pego.
All right, I want to use this medium to tell all Nigerian, probably by bad, by mistake, or even if it shock you, join us tomorrow. It's going to be at Mama B African Restaurant tomorrow, 2985 Texas, 360 Grand Prairie in support of this peaceful protest tomorrow. It's going to be lit. Everybody's going to be there. Kira, you're going to be there too, huh?
Be there, so
all right, so that's
come out.
all right. That's what's up. So everybody, you're all invited. Black Dude 13, I see you joining us live all the way from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Black Dude 13. I see you. Your eyes, What's up, everybody joining us? So we are talking about the ordering of the food, the palliative for the COVID-19, the census thing, and at the same time, right now, a lot of people are still saying that that we're not going to back down. We heard from. I'm going to play a video by one of the youth leader, Nigeria. Yeah, one of the Nigeria youth leader. So he actually says something very interesting. I'm going to play it right now. I want everybody to listen to this guy. I really, I shout out to this guy, shout out to him. Let us hear him. Let us hear what he said, what this guy said.
Hold on, sir. We have made our point. You have made your point. But it's enough. If you want to burn down this city, then this is a knife. Kill me first. If you don't kill me, you will not have the power to burn down this city. Because as long as I live, none of you would destroy, burn, or take down any facility in this state again. Do you understand? Yes. The country belongs to you. Yes. So what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Is it peace? Is this peaceful? Is this what you call peace? No. Guns? No. Knives? Police uniforms? Handcuffs? No. Not needed. This is the second gun and I'm taking off the street. Yeah. It's enough. Ask for your right. Protest. Tell them what you want. Yeah. You will do it in peace.
All right, so that is it. Our voice has been heard, so that's one of the youth leader advising everybody that the protest should come to an end. So, all right, so tomorrow there's going to be another protest at City Hall. Dallas protest is 150 Mariella Street. Yeah, Mariella Street by 11 a.m. tomorrow. By 3 p.m. Tomorrow at Dallas City Hall. 1,500 Mariella Street in Dallas, Texas. That's going to be City Hall. If you are available, please join us, all Nigerians to join us tomorrow. And Ancient by Eni Olasandra, shout out to you. I see you, everybody. Shout out to everybody joining us right now. Please, you need to be there tomorrow. There's going to be 2 protests tomorrow. One is going to be at City Hall by 3 p.m. and one is going to be by Mama B's African Restaurant. And it's going to be hashtag what? Tell us the hashtag. What's it? Hashtag what? Say it one more time. Let them know. Speak it louder.
Sorosoke is the hashtag.
What does that mean?
And that means speak up, guys. Speak out. It's time to have your voice heard.
All right now. So we just have to speak louder, everybody. We need to speak louder.
Yes, sir.
So let them know what we stand for and all that. Yeah. Let us stand together. Against all these hoodlums. They have done enough damages already. So we can't let this go on. So it's time to clean up. Let's clean up. Let's clean up Lagos. If you want to be part of this segment, we have to call 817-717-5. But the time is not on our side. I want to thank everybody that are join us today. Akim Shufadi all the way from Nigeria. Shout out to you, Akim. Thank you for joining. If you want to be on this video, just we bring you in. Let me bring you in. Rookie or nobody, let me see if we can bring 1 or 2 people to be part of this segment today. Because of the time's not on our side, but I thank everybody for joining. Boomsy, I see you. And shout out to Kenny Black. Thank you for joining all the way from Nigeria. So please, everybody, we need to support tomorrow. We need to support, NSAS, they already ended, but we need the youth, they still need more. They need more, they're still requesting for more. In fact, tell us about this youth thing that, the Youth Democratic Party. Do you know about that? Let them know about the new formation of Youth Democratic Party.
Actually, this new Youth Democratic Party, you can go find all the information you need about this at the www.officiallydp.org, and that is officially with 1 L. Okay.
Okay, all right. So that's how it's going to. Rashid, African Media King, shout out to you. All the way from New York, shout out to you. Everybody, I really, really appreciate you hanging out with Double and Kiera. It's been a wonderful segment, and I thank everybody. Join us tomorrow one more time. If you are Nigeria, Nigerian Life Matters. You can see my T-shirt. It says Nigerian Life Matters. Show them your T-shirt. Let them see how Nigerian are you. Nigerian Life Matters. So please, Police brutality. Join us tomorrow
anywhere
at Mama B's African Restaurant, 2985 Texas. I want to thank all our sponsors for supporting us on this segment. All the sponsors, those who have donated the T-shirts, all the flags that we're going to be using tomorrow. Shout out to them. And I want to thank Omo Yoruba in Dallas, Texas. Omo Yoruba, they have a Yoruba school going on right now. It's going to be Zoom thing. You need to enroll so that you can learn Yoruba, how to speak Yoruba, and enroll yourself, enroll your children. Yes, it's very, very, it's not too expensive. I thank everybody. Shout out to everybody watching us right now. Kim Shawade of Nigeria. Shout out to happen to see a shout out to people watching us on Instagram.
All right, let me give a quick shout out to a couple people. Boomsy 001. I want to give a special shout out to you. Keishan Rosha. Shout out to you. Shout out to Rex and the Celestians. Shout out to Style It, Ife Olua. And I also shout out to Joseph Emeka, Rookie Onabedejo.
You're doing it. You're doing it. You're trying.
But yes, of course, thank you all for joining in with us.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate this. The time is on our side. We go today. Join us next week, Friday, for another entertaining edition of Hanging Out with Double and Kiara. I want to thank everybody. You guys are the best of the rest. Black Dude 13. What's up, Black Dude? I see you. Mighty, my brother. How is Chicago? Yeah, what's up, my brother? If you can call in, 817-717-565. We need an update from Chicago protests. You know, if you can call in, I can take one or two more calls. 817-717-565. Tolu's World, shout out to you for joining. Shout out to you. Eric Chinedu, shout out to you. Mighty, if you have the time, 817-717-5685. My takes on today, I want us to stand together. This is not about religion or anything. Let us stand together against all these hoodlums. The hoodlums, they are taking the advantage of this protest. I'm telling you, they have destroyed so many businesses. I'm telling you, and a lot of people have died. A lot of people have died. You have so many. The Lagos State, the palace, the Oba Palace was invaded, and it was so crazy. The Oba Palace and all that. A lot of offices, a lot of businesses have been destroyed during this. A lot of businesses, ShopRite, a lot of even banks, a lot of places were set ablaze.
So
a lot of people have, yeah. I want to say rest in peace to all the people that lost their life and all that. Everybody that lost their life during this peaceful protest. I want to say rest in peace, one love. At the same time, I want to invite everybody, if you're in Dallas, Texas, or if you can fly in from Chicago, my brother, it's possible. Yeah, tomorrow we have two protests tomorrow. One at the Dallas City Hall tomorrow by 1500 Manila Street in Dallas, Texas by 3 p.m. And another protest, which is tomorrow by 12 noon at Mama B's African Kitchen, 2985 Texas 360 in Grand Prairie. And this is supported by Grand Prairie Police and everything. Yeah, Yeah, please join us tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. Let us speak out. Kiara, how do we speak out in Yoruba?
Okay.
That's okay.
That's the first step. Speak up, speak out.
So that our voice could be heard. Exactly. All right. Salahuddin Jamil, shout out to you for joining. Let us speak loud. Let's speak out. If you see something, we need to speak out. It's our time to speak out. Otumba Oloyinka Wai, shout out to you all the way from Chicago. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Distinct Furniture, for being part of this segment. I want to say, I love you all. Let us keep praying for Nigeria. Time to pray. Let us keep Nigeria in our prayer. Ife Oluwa, shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for your support every time. I really, really appreciate you. We will be going now. Let us meet at the parade. Let us meet at the protest ground tomorrow by 12 and 3 p.m. Let us meet tomorrow. I gotta go now. Thank you, everybody.
Some of them believe say they know much, but they know nothing. My brother, be careful of the talent Jehovah give to you. If you misuse it, abuse it, you got to lose it. Don't blame no man, it's what you sow, you got to reap.
I dey cry, yo. What I come finish from I, brother.